Hi, welcome to the News at Jen for Friday, February 26th, 2021. Happy Tell a Fairy Tale Day, and boy, do I have one for you. In the beginning, there was once a piece of plastic that was shaped like a potato, and that piece of plastic had a gender, and it was good. And the plastic had a gender, and the gender was Mr., and the Mr. was good. And the maker of the Mr. was Hasbro, so named because after the god of has been, which must have been ironic because they have always been just like every other god. Then one day, an evil marketing angel asked, "How can we make our potato great again?" And he started a focus group. And the focus group said, "What?" But the marketing angel was not deterred because he saw a sign, gender neutral toilet. And that's when the gender neutral tuber was born. And then came the word, and the word was press release. And the marketing angel saw it was trending, and trending was good. It would take attention from away from the horrific factory conditions at the Hasbro factory, and lo, it also was good. And the trending became fodder for it, and the fodder became conservative talking points, and the anger, not at Hasbro, but at some other mysterious unknown force as the left. Even though most people are not interested in the Mr. Potato Head, even those on the left were curious why anyone would care. But the right cared, and they railed, as is their wont. So far, this was good for the marketing angel because the marketing angel knew that people would be talking about potato-based toys for at least 2 news cycles, and the libs would buy them to feel good, and the conservatives would rebuy them in 2 months when their grandkids asked for them after they smashed them to bits. These items would be purchased again and then forgotten again. So goes the cycle of capitalism. The only ones that might have some lasting damage would be the trans people that the marketing angel opened up for mockery. And that angel thought mockery was good because no publicity is bad publicity unless you're talking about rights. Also in fantasy news, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Greene's office is directly across from Mary Newman, who has a transgender daughter. And in response to Newman putting up a trans pride flag outside her office, Greene put up a sign outside her office that said there are 2 genders, male and female. Trust the science, or something of the sort. Reports say that psychologists, biologists, sociologists, doctors, nurses, geneticists, endocrinologists, and several other occupations were shocked, I tell you, to learn that they didn't trust themselves. Now, Greene has shown her face as someone that will stop at nothing less than the particular infamy that inhabits the so-called right-wingosphere. Who calls it that? I don't know. There certainly is a void after the death of the cancer of humanity formerly known as Rush Limbaugh. So back to Greene. I know what you're all thinking. The new Sarah Palin models are here, and in the quest to be one of the worst models ever, she doesn't even get the science right, and that's okay. It's entirely predictable because that's not her style. Of course, this all starts because of the Equality Act, and one of the key sponsors of the bill is the person that has that office across the hall from Palin 2.0. And the fight against the equality bill has its home in the same tired organizations with family and heritage or freedom in their name, and Greene wants to be part of that. So apparently it's not freedom, though, for a company to neuter their plastic tubers. No. You're back up, Jim. You're done with the potatoes. More than 45 pieces of anti-trans legislation is going throughout state and legislatures all over the country. So who better to ask about all these equality acts and anti-trans legislations than trans people? Except in most national newspapers, only 2 asked a trans person. And only one of those, the Washington Post, was after getting shamed. I guess that's predictable. We are super rare. There's only about 2 million of us. At least in the United States. Moving on, the new Stimulus Act had the $15 an hour minimum wage pulled by the Senate parliamentarian, leading to great size relief for many senators who didn't want to have to buy and eat lunch with Joe Manchin again so that he would vote for the bill. The bill was voted on in the House and passed, just like the equality bill passed. So what happens here? No, Mr. Potato. No, calm down. You go back. Back you! Anyway, moving again On to injection news. Johnson & Johnson vaccine showed an efficacy rate of 72%, which is far lower than the 95%-ish rate of the other two vaccines on the market. But the new one only requires a single shot. Johnson & Johnson are expected to bring their findings of a new vaccine that will be 96% effective. That joke is for you math nerds. It's not a good joke, but it's for you. I love you. Also in math news, Illinois ends cash bail, meaning that the system that disproportionately affects poor and favors wealthy will disappear. Unfortunately, according to the Sheriff's Association, this will keep poor people from getting the help they need, because these poor people and those with mental issues will not get placed in jail cells where we all know that they get plenty of help. And finally, in new boss is the same as the old boss news, President Biden ordered a retaliatory airstrike against Syria on Thursday. Biden is the 7th consecutive president to order military action in the Middle East, which means after one more, everyone in the country will be entitled to a free ice cream cone. We should not allow the pesky authorization of force laws, which do not authorize such attacks in Syria, to get in the way of our precious, cool treats. Is he still there? So that's the news agenda for Friday, February 26th, 2021. Thank you for watching. I'll have to let you know that I will be off next Friday on the 5th, as I have a meeting with my publisher for my new novel, tentatively titled The Smallest of Problems. And so that's very neat. I'm very excited about that. Also, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to my channel, and especially thank you to my Patreons who are supporting me through this financially. I appreciate it so much. This month, they'll help me get a piece of recording equipment that will hopefully allow me to better record audio at home, and will, especially in the hopefully near future, better sets on stage. So thank you. If you've noticed some static and blips in the battery, especially audio-wise, that's the battery powering up a transmitter in my phone, and I'm sorry. So that's why I'm getting this other thing too. No, I don't have a camera. I just have my phone, and that displays on a TV, so I can't really necessarily do anything different. It's a complicated setup, but my iPad doesn't seem to want to record audio anymore, which is how I used to do it, but now I don't. I hope that this will be better anyway. So just please remember, I love you.